And we are back with Software Inc.'s Play and Learn series, Season 2, Episode 1, Hard Difficulty. We have a lot of new strategies and builds to cover, so let's get started. And here we are, we're at the beginning menu. Patch notes are on the right hand side. There's been quite a few new updates. We're up to 11.7.62. Just click on these, read through them to get updated into what's going on, what's changed, what's new. Gonna start a new game, create a new character, name, male, female, main menu, manufacture your own character. We load a character, and we're gonna load Highland. Gonna be a new character, name of the company. High tech, keep it real. Personality, we're going to give Mr. Highland extrovert, which is my favorite. Same as before. Leadership for skills is down to 0. Service for skills is down to 0. System designer, system programmer, 3 stars. One little difference here is for 2D designer and 2D programmer, 2 stars. And we have 2 stars left for audio. It is a difference. Before we were 3 and 3, now it's 2 and 2. 2D and audio. Artist is 2 and 1, same as before. Leadership, same as before. Service, we're gonna go with marketing this time. So that's how I set up my character now. We said we were gonna do this on hard difficulty, so when you switch it to hard, you'll notice the only difference is you have less skills. Your skills are lowered. Everything else stays the same. You don't lose any stars. Everything else stays the same. And the mechanics in the game are a little different. Starting 1980, starting on hard difficulty, 1 day per month. Starting funds are 10,000. Medium difficulty, they were 25, 10,000. Not that makes any difference to us. So we're gonna go pick a building where our office is gonna be. City Starter Manufacturing Helipad. That sounds great. The new building I've built, I'm gonna use it for the first time. So here we are. Mr. Highlands. Small office, new office. Rent is only $164 a month. That's why we picked this building. Like I said before, this is the building I built, and it does have manufacturing capabilities. We have the space for it. We have space for printing also. The same as before, HR manage employees, select our employee, change roles, auto roll. We auto roll everybody we hire, everybody we bring into the company. Design program skills are all even. The only difference in hard difficulty, you have less skills. Never half. Before, I think it was 3/4. Your skills, your education is all the same. You'll set up the company. First thing we do, 7 a.m. start. Add 2 hours to the end of the day. February, 10 months. Now January, December. I will start each employee with $5,000 for education. Handle wages, handle complaints. Same as before, designers, programmers, and artists get best roles. Service gets hired for. So that's best roles. We always max out to 3 education level. -1. You want to know why -1? Hover over it, read the menus. Specializations. That's what we want for our leaders. HR automation and specialization. System 2D audio and hardware is what's out in the market. We don't need hardware right now, but it's out right now, so we're going to select it. The only thing that comes out in 95 is 3D and network. We'll address those when they come out. So that's selected. And all our hires will be medium salary, with the exception of a few high salary lawyers and maybe some PM leaders later on in the game. Now, one thing I always ask everybody to do. Go to options. Office changes are off. Office changes are off in this building, so we will not be playing with any office changes. And then we'll finish with that menu. Finances. Let's take out $10,000 and make it a $9,900 deposit. We start with $100, same as we've done in the past. If we go into build mode, we only have $100, so if we click on the YMO to show network, we show that that network is not connected. So let's go back in here, and what we were going to do is rename this. And that has been renamed. Next thing, same as before, we want to go to contracts, see what contracts are available to us. We look at the contract. Expected quality is bad. Programmer system, any level. Select your SCM. Accept work. So that's our first contract. Game contract. Horrible. Artist 2D level. We have that. Accept contract. That's horrible. We put it to the top. Or horrible, so to the top. Bad. Program any level. Set contract. Logistics operation horrible. Program any level. Accept that. Let me put that all the way to the top because we will release logistics before we release game assets. We always let those go on further. So that's it. Those are all the contracts that we have. Like before, we look at our money, $9,900. The bank, that's the umbrella. Those are the bonds. We're $19,726. We're liquid 9,826. So now we can go ahead and set up our office. Move to build. Click on the star. Everything in the star menu is what I favorite in the game. In the other menus, you can go to the other menu, like the office menu here, and just highlight the star, add to favorite. This is favorite. When I set off, it's just like before. I'm gonna put a clock there this time. Little case there. Paintings. Swing around, put a painting here. Painting here. Let's select, change the painting there. This one, I wanna move it up. Select. Change it to the computer. We do need a light. Like before, we click on it. 400 lux, 200 environment, 10, 25, 10 skills. What gives us the skills, remember, is the bookcase. And we're all set up. We set up our hours. We banked our money. We set up our office. We set up our contracts. So we're ready for day one. And just to make sure, since I did have to move to this building, make sure everything is in place. Everything seems to be in place. Oh, one thing we forgot, we forgot, is my calculator. And if you hover the calculator program, calculator is the best for programmers. Bonus effect is for programmers. Build mode. Let's go start our day. And we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna start an application. An OS. Let's stick with our original name. Windows OS. Select the server. Go to Advanced, New. Give it a name, PCOS 1.0. And remember, just like we've done before, I like to be here. When I select Notifications. Give it a little surround sound. We may not keep the surround sound. That all depends on this. This is going to 5 years, so surround sound is off. Plug and play is off. Anything that adds time will not be used. Expected interest 39%. Looks like they've changed this. Suggested target security and customization. So we hit auto balance, and we're basically, if the analysis show we should have security and customizations. That's as close as we're gonna get to that without going into 5 years. Auto balance is 71% out of 138 million. I will take that. Let's go back to the beginning, see where our price is at. And $29.99 is the price we want to go with. We have 4 years to create this, and we auto balanced it, so that's going to be the best we're going to get. And that's the first item to develop. That'll be probably the second release, because we're going to also create our favorite RPG. An RPG game, very original, call it Martians. RPG 1.0. And this is basically smart support. Pretty straightforward. Adaptive music. Why is that going to 4 years? I guess in hard mode has changed because they're putting this to 4 years. That was never 4 years before. So it's gotten harder, guys. It has gotten harder. Dialogue tree is 3. And let's get rid of the dialogue tree. We want 3 years. To the edit audio, leave this as is. We go with the default. Auto balance this, which will give me 71%. Now if I go to dialogue, what the analysis says, we have more gameplay in the same graphics and story is more important, but we get rid of mod support and add adaptive music. We're still at 3 years. So dialogue tree, branching story, adaptive music, post-processing, that brings us to 68. That takes us to 98, 4 years. Okay, we're going with 98. I prefer to go with 90. That's what we've done in the past. You hit the price changes. If you click on this control copy, you copy that. And the reason I'm copying it because I want to show you guys. You're having problems with names, just click on the name and the system will give you a name for an RPG. Control paste. We're back to Martians. That's a tip. And that's the best we're going to be able to do. And we're going to develop. And it looks like we need 7 programmers, 5 designers, 3 artists for this. So nothing changes. We're still pushing for 3 stars to start doing deals. I'm going to try to not select any deals until 4 stars. I think if we wait to 4 stars to select deals. So we're going to play it by ear and see where that takes us. So the top 2, I'm going to close them down. And then this is what we have to do. Tomorrow's our founder's first day in the office. Let's move to the next day. Today was our first day in the office. Tomorrow's the founder's first day in the office. He's in the office and he's off and running. And remember, those 2 first ones are horrible, so all we have to do is get them to green. The next 2, if you ever have a doubt, are bad. So we want a little orange, not too much, just a little orange. Develop. He's not going to develop as fast as he used to, so we got to catch these things. I'm going to let this go further because that's art. 40 for horrible. That's fine. This one promote, and this one become promote logistics and embedded. Nothing to fix here. Outstanding quality. 1 bug, 2 bugs. Let's try to get more bugs in. 427, 5, 6. He's out of here. Finish. Outstanding. Finish. Outstanding. Finish. Inadequate quality. Okay, that one went in inadequate quality. So let's go look at here. Tree farm. A month early, inadequate. Okay. So we're back here to select contracts for tomorrow. Remember, we select them today, we get upfront money today. But we've already made money today, so we're not going to select any contracts today. What we're going to do is move into the next day and work out our stuff. New strategy, guys. New strategy. It's going to take us a little longer to get to those 4 stars, but we're going to get most of our own stuff done quicker. But we still need to make money today. So how are we going to do that? Upfront money. At the end of the day, we will select our contracts for today. So that will basically pay for our services needed and rent and everything for this month, and we'll have more to choose from. Okay, horrible upfront system programming, any upfront money 2,000, except work. Put it on hold. I didn't put them on hold the first because I didn't have to. Game horrible, except work. Put it on hold. This is bad. This is horrible. I want to get all the horribles. This is bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's horrible. Okay, we have 4 horribles. We lock these down. We move into the next day. We've made money because we selected our contracts ahead of time. Take all of these off. I'm gonna push them up to 2 so they get done before our stuff. Let's go make some money for today. Go in here. These are all horrible. Let me say all go. And 4 green. Promote. I didn't promote this one because it's 34 and it's art. I'd like to get art up to 40 and we'll promote that and we'll let that go, and that's outstanding. And I think we're gonna round up a 2nd star today. Okay, this is finished. Outstanding. That's finished. Outstanding. That's finished. Outstanding. We need half a star. So what are we gonna do? We've made money today. We've put 4 contracts together. I'm gonna check our computer. So 88%. We're gonna move into tomorrow and we're gonna concentrate on this. And again, at the end of the day, we'll select our contracts. It's starting to get a little dirty in here. Probably get a cleaner in here. So that's the new strategy. This way we get a lot more of our work done and we still make cash by selecting our contracts at the end of the day for the next day and making the upfront money today. So we didn't do any work today other than our own, so we had no income. So here we go. Mediocre, bad, bad, mediocre, bad, bad, horrible. Okay, let's get that bad out of here. What other one is bad? Okay, these 3, I'm gonna put them on hold, push them up 1. Our upfront money is going to be our income for today, and then we finish these tomorrow. That'll be our income for tomorrow. I'm going to go through this one more time. We're going to call in cleaning and IT support. Let they come in, get our computer up to date, clean the place. Oh, IT support apparently knew that he didn't have to do anything, so he doesn't come in. I shouldn't have called IT support then. Before our guy gets in, we take these off. I like to minimize these so I don't hit them by mistake. Oh, that was horrible. That was bad, and this was bad. Okay, the last 2 were bad. Let me just confirm that. And we're off to the races here. Develop. This is Game Master. This goes further. Slow this down a little. Promote. That's horrible. Promote. That's bad. Promote. Should have let that one go further. Outstanding anyway. Satisfactory. That's not good. Satisfactory. What's that timing? 2 bugs and never outstanding. He was probably working on these two because there was probably no more bugs on that one. Okay, guys, so that's the process. We've made money today because we have contract. Tomorrow we will work on our stuff. That's going to be the cycle until we get to 4 stars. Right now, we could hire a receptionist, which I think I'm going to do. Remember, we're going to go down here. We're going to select deal, select filter, select all, and check everything. Select design. We just want design deals in the beginning. In order to get design deals, we need to hire a receptionist. And she will come in at 8 a.m. to 12. You can change those hours if you want. I like to leave those hours the same. My computer is at 78%. So I'm going to have to call in IT support. And IT support is in. Tomorrow we work on our stuff and select contracts at the end of the day. Let's move into tomorrow. And that's us. And here comes 8 o'clock. There's our receptionist. And here they come. Oh, you know what I forgot to do in this building? I just realized the walkway, the concrete walkway. I'll get that fixed. Okay, and he's gone. Since he's gone, we have to do contracts. And we have deals already. 1 deal already. Antivirus by 1981. That gives me less than a year to get an antivirus done for $10,000. Not gonna happen. I could easily reject that one. Okay, we're gonna look at this. Embedded manufacturing hardware. Remember, do not select these because we don't have anything in hardware select. This is new in here. Well, it's not new. It's been in here for a while. But hardware, you gotta make sure you do not select that. This is logistic mediocre. This is bad. We still have 1 bad here. Can I get another bad? The more bads I get, the better I feel because I could select them and not worry about not being able to do them. Okay, 1 bad, 1 mediocre. And we're gonna push them up. I'm gonna push the mediocre to 3. Close these down. We're gonna take care of these tomorrow. And here we go. Mediocre has to go to full. That one was overdeveloped. Mediocre, that should be fine right there. The first one is hard, so I'm gonna have to let it go a little further. But the mediocre, we could promote that earlier. That's fine with that one. No bugs to fix. Outstanding, we almost at 4 stars. This one I'm gonna get as many bugs fixed. And only 3 bugs for mediocre may not make it outstanding. And it did. We got outstanding. We're gonna move into tomorrow and work on our stuff because we made money on contracts. And tonight we will make money on, see, when we select contracts, you'll see that we make less, but we're still progressing. We're almost at 100,000, 104 in the bank. And what do we have to do? Look, our guys needs to be educated in design. I'm not going to educate them yet. We don't have to educate them as soon as it comes up. We do have to select. These things are getting harder and harder to do because they are basically... Okay, I'm going to take the first one. Yep, the first one. Mediocre, 10,000. When done, 3,000 up front. Requires level 1 2D artist. System and 2D, any level. And it's a logistic application. It's not a hardware. So we can select this one. That's all we're going to make for today. We're going to move that up to 3. Close this down. Look at that. That game's already in the red. And we're going to move on to tomorrow. I should have called cleaning. Call cleaning at this place. Cleaning because we're going to have people coming in after 8. Hopefully cleaning will be in by then. Right on cue. And after this, we could send our guy away tomorrow the class and then select a contract at the end of the day and still make some money. And this one was mediocre. Well, can't send him to class tomorrow because she's still gonna be doing this. We're not gonna finish this today unless I push it. Let me see if I can push it. Nope. That did not get finished today. What does that mean? That means we made no money today. But that needs to be done tomorrow, so I'm coming tomorrow. Knock that out. We got 2 deals. So we made no money yesterday because we weren't able to get that out. That's why I say when these things get harder, those contracts get harder, it gets harder to continue. We got 12 bugs. This has to be outstanding. We're almost at 4 stars, and which means we will get better deals. Design audio tool. December of 80. Are you kidding me? This is, are you kidding me? We're in November, they want an audio tool by December. A game by 81. Not gonna happen. Get another mediocre contract and try to get that 4 star. This is gonna take us 3 months. Let me sort this by month. Oh, we still have game masters. This is good. This is good. The game master they could, we should be able to do. Push it up. It's hard, so we could let it go. Outstanding. Still haven't sealed that 4th star, but we will tomorrow. We will tomorrow. We will seal that 4th star tomorrow, and then we could also look at contracts. I got a good 2D artist. A good game master is good. You're only worried about the 2D artists on your level. That's better than an embedded or anything else. Okay. We have deals. No deals. We looked at deals. We're in December of 1980. Let's call cleaning. How's my computer? Let's call IT. Cleaning and IT. In and out. We're gonna push this out to 3. And that's so good, so we gotta get it to wait. Let's develop. This artist, we're gonna let it go as far as 80. And we're gonna do a finish. And that's outstanding quality. And we're at 4 stars. So we've reached our first goal, 4 stars. We have another deal. Design a game for 1981. November, that's not gonna happen. Design a game for 1982. That's 2 years. No, it's not 2 years. We were in January. January 81 is it. That's only gonna be 1 year. So that's not gonna be good. So can we get a decent deal? We're gonna send our guy to education. Get a 2nd star in 2D. For tomorrow. We're gonna leave it there. We've seen how the strategy was working until the contracts got harder and harder, and now we're gonna have to look to get a deal as soon as possible, but we're 4 stars, so our deal should be better. We're gonna leave it here, pick it up tomorrow. Hope you're staying safe. LatN out.